Hey guys, Lazy Developer is here, and today we're going to learn how to add armatures and animations to your character. So in the last video we learned how to create this character, and today we're going to work on the second part. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is press Shift A and add the human basic metric. That's going to create the armature, and if you don't see these options right here, then check out this video from Blender.
Can now be
It shows you have how to have this option available, and I'm going to use these default armatures that Blender already made because this works perfectly with Unreal Engine 4. And if you do it manually, like start from the scratch, then you're going to have to do a lot of work, and those are complex stuff. And if you don't do it right, Unreal Engine is not going to accept that. So that's why I'm going to use the default armature because it saves time and it's easy. So let's get started. So I'm going to press the tab. Oh, before we get started, I'm going to go to this tab and click on the view display, viewport display, and check this in front box. Now you can see the armatures even though it's inside the mesh. Anyways, let's edit that. Press tab to go to the edit mode, and first thing, tickle this box like the X on the top right corner. That's going to enable the mirror tool. So anyways, now I'm going to make the edit. I'm going to adjust the armatures based on the body. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And something like that. I'm going to delete this one, we don't need that. Alright, go to the side view and make sure GY. I'm on the object mode. I'm going back to the edit mode. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to the top view. Alright, so that looks good. Now I still need to fix this mesh and fix this one. These and okay. Now it's looking good. Now I'm going to combine this bone with the body. So let's do that. First select the body and now select the armature. Now press Ctrl P and you're going to go with the with automatic weight. And now the armature is connected with the body. Now if you select the armature, I mean select the armature first and select the body. Now you can go to the weight paint mode, and now it's going to change the color, but that's okay. Now if you press Ctrl and then select an armature, you will see these different colors. What this color means is that when you move this armature, it's going to move this specific part of the body. So for example, if I move this hand, it's going to move this colored part of the body. So like this, you see. And now it's not looking pretty nice. So I'm going to reduce the color. So I'm going to pick the subtract brush, and the weight is going to be 1. So I'm removing the color now, like this. And now you see it's not really smooth. It's because we don't have enough shape, like there is not enough vertices here. So let's go to the object mode, select the body only, go to the edit mode, press A to select all, and now right click and click subdivide. It's going to add more geometry, and if you select specific location like this, I'm going to select this from here. These areas need more subdivision. I'm going to create subdivide. Yeah, that looks good enough. And also, nah, that's fine. Now if we go back to the weight paint mode, and now if you remove this, it's more smooth now. Okay, that's nice. Now I'm going to remove the colors so it doesn't affect the whole body. This part is fine. Now let's see how it looks like. Okay, okay, that looks good enough. Now let's see on the other side. Yeah, it's going to do the same on the other side too, because you already enabled the mirror tool. But also make sure to toggle this as well whenever you're in the weight paint, because sometimes the mirror tool doesn't activate, and if you forget that, you're going to have to do the same thing twice. So whenever you're in the weight paint mode, just enable the X mirror tool no matter what. And now let's work with the leg. Let's see how the legs looks like at the moment. That's not good. It messes up everything. So let's reduce that. Okay, let's see. Now it looks good. Okay, let's look at the other leg. It should be the same, and yes, it is. Cool. Now we are done with the weight paint. It's looking fine. Most of the time, hands and the legs are the one that's affected the most. For the head is just fine. And yeah, now we are going to animate this. Let's save this. Now let's go to the animation tab. Now we are going to create three types of animation. The first one is idle animation. The second one is walk animation, and the third one is jump animations. So let's get started. So you select the you first select the body, and now select the armature, and now we can go to the pose mode, or the short hotkey is control tab between object mode and the pose mode. So on the left side I'm going to press C and materialize, and okay, let's get started with the animation. So I'm going to rotate the head a little bit. Okay, not enough geometry, that's why it's gonna do some weird stuff, but that's okay. So first I'm going to select all, and I'm going to press I. I is the hotkey, and you're going to press lock rot because you're always rotating and changing the locations. Lock rot scale, that's for specific reasons, but for this video I'm just going to use lock rot. And make sure the animation starts with 1. So you press T to move things out, and okay, that's fine. Now let's start with the idle animation. I'm going to select one of these mode, go to the side view, rotate a little bit, press all I, okay. And I'm going to go to the second frame, copy everything that's there, and then I'm going to move to the 60 frame. Now that we copied frame 1 to frame 60, we're going to do one last thing. We're going to change the end frame to 60, and now we are ready to export. So before you export, first thing you're going to do is select things carefully. So first you select the body or everything else, and the last thing you select is the bone, and now you click file, export, and FBX. So you're going to select these selected objects, and you're going to select armature and mesh. You press shift and click, and that's it. And the last thing is armature. Go to armature and uncheck this box. It's important. If you keep this box checked, it's going to mess everything up. So anyways, let's go with this. I'm going to name this tutorial character idle. I'm going to press export, and yes, that's it. Now let's work on the second animation. So go to the animation tab. You can delete these since you already exported them. Okay, alright. Now let's go with the walking animation. So I'm going to press 3 and rotate the leg and select the second leg. Press 3 for the side view. Okay, and let's go with the hand. The left hand is gonna go to the backward, and the right hand is gonna go forward like this. And select everything and move it down a little bit so it's touching the ground, and press I, lock rod. Cool. Save. And now you can just copy these frame 1 stuff and you paste it somewhere here. Okay, now we are going to move the other legs this time, like opposite of what we did. So now it's time, this time right leg is gonna go forward first and the left leg is gonna I selected the round bone. Left leg is gonna go backwards and left hand is gonna go forward and right hand is gonna go backward. And select everything, G, Z axis, move it down, press I, lock right. Okay, now copy whatever is in this frame and paste it here. Okay, cool. So the frame is 30. 30 is the entrance, so let's change it to 30. And now it's looking good. Nice. So that's the walking animation for us. Now same thing, you select the body first and now you select the armature and you file, export, FBX. This time instead of idle you're going to type walk and make sure to check the armature and it's unchecked. Okay, cool. Now we're going to work on the last animation, which is idle. So let's go and check this out. Delete everything, we don't need them. And let's go to the animation tab. Press 1. And let's see. Let's do it like this. I'm going to rotate this a little bit. The hand. Like this. Press A, I, lock right. And here rotate it like this, and you can just copy these two keyframes few times like this. It looks a little bit janky, especially this hand right here. Let's fix that. I think yeah, this hand is not doing a good job. Let's fix that. Override this. Okay. Let's do the same thing again. Rotate it a little bit so it looks like the character is waving. Okay. Now copy these two frames. Control C, Control V. Nice. Okay, so that's our jump animation. And let's export it. File, export FBX, check for the arm, add leaf bones. Okay, now we're going to press the type jump, and that's it. So that's it for today, guys. In the next video, we are going to import this in Unreal Engine 4 and create animation blueprint. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.